It'll be Tuesday. How we doing? Hello. Longest starting soon? You have not been in a lot of people's streams if this is a long starting soon. I tell you, a lot of other people have very long starting soon screens. It is sunny outside. That is what that beaming ball of light is over there. Rare moment, I know. Hello, how we doing? Welcome in. These does you're not there at the start. Even her one's only 5 minutes. It's not that bad. Have you seen the SCS's one? SCS is 10, and then other people do like 15, 20 minutes. Some people start their stream, then do all their prep for the stream anyway. When they should have done that before going live in the first place. Sim still was standing? Yes, of course. Hello, Light as well. We're going 20 minutes. Some people do, yeah. It can be partially justified if you're doing a really long stream and it's kind of like a show type thing, but even then, 20-minute intro? Not necessary. Ebbas, Folk, Star, Stephen, Caesar, welcome in, big fan. Mumbai, Nox, Tech, Cruz, Just, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm reading across all of them. Ismail, welcome in. Still on Mars, I am. Most of the questions you answered are still the same as last time. Oh, yeah. No, the only reason I even have one is so that it's kind of, everything's kind of uniform and we get into the kind of stream. It's so that when I press the button on my stream deck, it starts recording, waits a little bit, scene switches to the intro, starts streaming, so there's a slight difference. Then anything else that starts running, like it starts all the other streams, that kind of thing. And then about 2 minutes later, it's fine, you know? I'm just sitting here, I can do the going live thing in the Discord server when I remember to do that, and, you know. Hello, J-Dog. And then we're done. That's it. Fergus, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. 69 streak. What you want at the moment? I think mine at the moment in Ashley's stream is a 69 streak at the moment, actually. Because the other day it was the bad number that's 2 less than 69, and I didn't point that out. 70, Olivia. Ooh, big fan. I appreciate that. Do you have an airplane? No, but as a wee boy, long time ago, anyone here used to play with Airfix? The plastic planes you build? I had a few of those. Those were quite nice. Some of them I didn't end up painting, though, so they were just the grey standard colour. Thank you for that. Why is it called that? The air thing? Of course. You were the guy that struggled to log on TMP. Turbo, did you fix the problem? Have you sorted it out now? Are you good? I hope so. It is the P message. Well, Jono, why? Who designated that? Who decided that? Thank you for the 65, though. I appreciate that. 65, goddamn. Greg, welcome in. Tekka, welcome in. MND, welcome in. In it be Tuesday. Tuesday means driving day. Now, today is kind of what I'm like to call a filler driver episode, because I'm not intending on doing anything like specific for a video in this episode. I'm calling them episodes because on the VOD channel I label them as episodes. I just want to discover a few more places. We've checked out the old V News Scania. We've checked out things like that. No. You can still drive normally. I don't mean be silly. It's just, you know, I in this particular one, I don't want to, you know, like the low versus high steering degrees, that kind of thing. I don't want to do this stream. Maybe another stream. Does that make sense? There would have been a video that went out to Kofi people today, but I still need to finish checking if everything's okay. I was moving the camera bits around on it. I've got pro mods. I think I do have pro mods. You've transferred. Welcome in, big fan. Would you block as many people on TMP for £10,000? Do you have £10,000? I'd consider it, but maybe not even do anything about it. Driving Academy Paint? What a flex that is, eh? One of my programs is not responding, but that's okay. It still runs in the background anyway. It's not the game, at least. That's alright. Hello, welcome in. How we doing? Subway as well? How we doing well? So we are in Ölsund. I think that's what it is, because it's the A with the circle on top. Still in Norway. My goal is... Well, let me just get in game first. Show what we're doing today. Alright. Who of us here? We good. Play on console? No. I don't have a console, so no. Whenever the game comes to console, I won't be one of them that's showcasing it. You'll have to check out other streamers or YouTubers that do that. Sadly, I won't be one of them. Me ban, me need to appeal. Please appeal. Need you to guide me with what? Like how to play, how to get it? Why don't you play on console? Because I don't have a console. Fun fact, never have. I'm a PC person. I just don't have them. 100% in your third country in promos, which is Northern Ireland. Ooh, okay, you're doing it bit by bit. I see, I see. That's a good idea to do it. If you focus on the islands themselves, you won't need to go back there. Do I want to? Well, at this point, I don't really need to, do I? Because if I've been on PC the entire time, why do I suddenly need to play on console just to see what that's like? You know how expensive consoles are? I don't want to get one just for that. I don't have enough cables left as well to sort everything out, to transfer things over. I'm just not going to bother doing that. Hello, King. Welcome in. But yeah, the plan, what I wanted to do, we still have bits here, so maybe we could work our way back up this coast, because there's a bit here, but there also this bit. Good name for that. What theme do I have? Theme in what sense? Hello, students, big mans. Can I make some moderation content? Video-wise, I mean, I could. I don't have anything specific to focus on. I don't do the gameplay style of it. You know, like Tuna and the other ones do, where they just do like a segment of a video and they just show it's just raw gameplay of them doing the stuff. I want to have something to do in that video. So if there's... I don't know. I didn't do an actual video on it, but you know, when they added the Duisburg trains and they added the stuff in Calais, could have done a video where you sort of work around that. So there's a topic to the video, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's well, kind of. Instead, I just did those as shorts. I don't want to do just for the sake of it. Here's some. They go in a straight lane, then they turn to the left with all the others. Yes. There'll be shorts though. Shorts, absolutely. I still need to work on those. Long forms though on admin, this is different. In it will be Tuesday. It will be Tuesday. Do you have a wish to play on console? No, not really. I don't wish. Again, when this game comes out on console, check out other people that will definitely be playing it. I won't be one of them. So. TMP, you have an invisible one. What, the TMP UI stuff? That you can find in the Discord server. There is a pinned message in the chat channel linking to a few files that you're supposed to put in some folder somewhere, which basically blacks it out. Because by default, it is... Well, I don't know. The tab list has changed. The chat has changed, so you can't change the color of those anymore. It's only the admin panel that is also still black. Back in the day, they all used to be black. The bold text as well, that's the main difference. I don't have that on ATS at the moment, so it looks very weird on there. Here's a video of some weird edits I've seen. I'm tempted to do a compilation, because someone was on about a compilation, I think, yesterday, and I was thinking of doing a compilation of all of them that I've seen, because I've done a handful of save edit videos, and here's a compilation of some really silly ones. The only problem with that is you'd see where the loop is on each one, because I have that sort of thing where it zooms in and out at the beginning of each one. Is there a way to fix your truck with the console? No, you'll have to go to an actual repair station, like the one that we're at right now, an actual service station. We have Uriel on his little podium up there, which is cool. A compilation, yes, a compilation. Is it the way I said it? Compilation. I said compilation. Waiting for save edit tutorial. Still need to do that. You could try and jump that, actually, if you go maybe from the road and you go up. I don't know if you'd have enough speed, though. Maybe they tried it. Compilation, because you compile things together. That's what it is. Compilation. Yes. But yeah, something like that. Like, I did best of certain month or certain year or something when I was doing backlogs of other ones. I could do that. I didn't do a best of 2025 kind of thing, so... She works very hard. I try. Where are you open the Discord? The Discord server. Are you in the Discord server? In the chat channel of our Discord server. One of the first pinned messages there. Can't tell properly. You're leaning on the keyboard. What I love, which I don't love when typing around on the keyboard, is when you are one key off and your keyboard's at a weird angle, so everything you type is off by one key. And nothing you type makes sense. Oh, no, it didn't work. Are you stuck now? Oh no! He's wedged it. So he's just... Well, I don't think you're going to be able to get out of there. That's, what do we call that exercise, huh? You're twerking it. Yeah, you're true. You're out of the service, actually. I don't know if you'd be able to nudge. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Push-ups. Yeah, possibly. Somehow you balanced it out. That's interesting. Good morning, Insanity. How you doing, big fan? Good evening, big fan. Chuck's nodding. Well, yeah, get back in the service. Uriel, if you want to take a job as well, please go in the safe zone. There are other places further down in the city that I don't have yet, by the way. This city has a bit more here than I will need. Be nice if you get a trader from there. And there's a viewpoint and a photo of me. With the back. What, to sort of push him off of it? I think if it's wedged in the floor, the physics may not make sense there. Physics in this game can be a bit weird sometimes. 500,000 euro job. Finland to... what flag is that? Cyprus. Yeah, I can imagine how that's quite expensive. Oh, damn. Any other DLC to reach Nordic horizons other than Scandinavia? No. Because this is Scandinavia here, so you have to go through something else to get to it. If you want to drive, yeah. If you want to teleport, just buy any garage there and then you can just warp there. You don't have to. But it would make sense to do it that way. Right, let's see what we've got. We can try out this new feature. We actually have a feature. Okay, so in one of the TMP updates, you're now able to copy a World of Trucks job. And I want to test that. So by finding a job, somehow maybe one of you doesn't initially take it by looking at the screen and see what happens if you copy the job from there. It's in early access apparently, so it may not work. We'll see if this works. Right, where do I even want to go? I want to go up the coast a bit. Trondheim, maybe. Trondheim. Store for 10 minutes? Shut up. While waiting for everyone to get the job? Yeah, probably. There's a lot of stuff in Trondheim I don't have. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that, working our way up. Where was it? This one, possibly, to Skog, which is an industry I don't have yet. Yeah. More than 3 jobs a stream. That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? 300 kilometers. That should be fine. Don't really want to go to Christiansen. That might be a bit too close. It may not. Yeah, there are some, but that's only 5k, man. It's going to get you nothing. Right, I'll take that. Okay, I have the job. Now, right-click on my name and press Copy World of Trucks Job and see what that does. It worked, you think? Did it give you any prompt in the chat saying that the job is spawned in? Can you imagine if it's instant? Oh, that'd be so cool if it's instant. It did. 3 kilometers away. Yes, it is. That makes sense. Well, let's go and get it then. Oh my god, that's revolutionary. Oh my gosh. Right, hold on a minute. Well, I'm going the other way though. I kind of wanted to go the other way around. There are a few 1-to-1 scale maps, but they are only a small section of it. Grand Utopia is also a custom project as well. I've seen some videos on Grand Utopia. It'd be cool to check that out because it's a fictional place. It's not based on anything specific. I think it's modelled off a kind of European-ish city to some degree. Could have gone the other way around, actually. But yeah, it looks quite nice. Ever been Denmark? Not in real world, no. No, sadly not. Turn wheel cam on in a moment. That's cool if that works. I use a wheel. I'll turn on wheel cam in a moment. Hold on a moment. It is the... Ooh. Where are we going in this way? It's the Moser TSW. How could it be 1-to-1 if it's fictional? Good point. Good point. I have gone past it. You followed me. Is this like a back entrance to it? Could be. This looks nice. Could be a little back entrance to the industry here. Okay, that's a gate there. Can I go around this way instead? Does this work? Ooh, we've been through one of these industries before, I think. That's why I recognize this. Now, where's mine? Over here. So is yours in the same spot? There's Folks one, I can see it. It worked! Oh my god, that's so good. I can just find a job, take it, and then you can immediately copy it. You don't have to be like, yes, I've got it as well. How does it do that, though? If it's from the same system, and surely when you take the job, it kind of disappears. I'm not lined up with my own trailer. If it disappears from the list, how the hell did it do that? Can't see where it is, main. Really? I lowered my suspension. How are you going to say that I don't have it? You want to be perfectly lined up with it? God damn. It didn't, like, jolt underneath. See what happens when you do jobs first. That was insta. It's very nice. I guess it uses the same method of when you generate a job on TMP, there's no, like, load your save kind of thing. It just pops it there. But it's all the same. It works. So very good to Sean there. There you go. You can copy each other's World of Chuck's job. Beacons. Yes, possibly, because it is a dangerous trailer. I think you're supposed to use them for that. You can continue on. Thank you for joining Turbo, no worries. Have a flare. It's a pretty country? Maybe. For abnormal loads. Beacons would be for... I mean, maybe you wouldn't for this. I don't know. I mean, Dylan carrying the milk, chocolate milk. He doesn't... Well, you know, the liquid chocolate, he doesn't have the one for that, does he? He's got a fuel trailer, though. 69 channel, what's he posted now? No. No. Disgusting. Posting the wrong number. We're not making that a thing, absolutely not. Over years, we've had the thing where we've got the 69 channel. People have nominated other ideas to have a channel for, and I've... Nah. Yeah, can't be bothered with that. Right, route. Route. I want to go this way. Can you loop around here? Not really. GPS says no to that. This way. Then boat could go in there. I don't know if that's a small enough place to go into. We'll have to see. This is grey. Good. Another boat? I didn't know there were two. Stereo in there. We'll have a look at that one. Here, we'll have a look at that one. It's going to be a bit of a long job there. This one sadly can't do that, but that one's great though. That's fine. Yeah, you could go in there, round about, and back out. Yeah. Sure, I will do that. Why not? And then we're there. Cool. Oh, well, that'd be a funny route, actually, if I did that. No, that's not what I wanted, actually. It would be this. Does that make sense? Skog. You go down this way, round the roundabout, up this way, through this roundabout, and then you go back on the highway, and then that way. I'm probably going to forget it. Need the main bit? Yeah, true. Yeah, I'll just stick to the main bit then. This bit's all grey, so at least we're going to have it. Ignore the markers, just do whatever the hell you want to do, just do that, eh? Wheel cam is still here. Well, pretty good. Are we ready to go? I think we should be good. Going out the correct way this time. Very nice. Very nice. So the same job, but not from your profile. You've got to drive 3,000. Why are you driving 3,000 first to pick up the job? What are you doing? You're meant to be here. What the hell? Convoy name. We're not playing on Convoy. We're on Truckers MP for this. But we're on Simulation 1. Got truck open. I should. Ta-da. Top right. There it is. Still getting used to my 560 engine. Hello, Yash. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Big fan. I want to go this way around. Felt like it. Well, I mean, whatever your job you're doing, good luck. Good luck. Do you come for a drive? That's up to you. That is entirely up to you, if you want to or not. You choose. But we are in Norway for this. heading further up in Norway. Reckless driving, how dare you accuse me of that? Hello, MMs. Yeah, the idling of this isn't too bad now in this engine, because it sounds a bit more crackly, and I like that. I like how that sounds. Not bad. Could go through there. I don't want to do anything where it just involves going on the wrong side and then back again. That's a bit tedious. If you were coming this way, then yes. I just don't want to do that. Hello, Kayla, welcome in. We're driving, yes, of course. CD Road's been a disaster. It always is. It always is. You'll get used to it. This is what to expect. You should be expecting it. How about that record-breaking time, hey, to get the job started? Incredible new feature. Very nice. Might turn that bit into a short. Is my game still stuttering like it wasn't? Okay, so in Driving Academy, for some reason, my game was stuttering. Maybe I'll update drivers? I mean, they're not insanely out of date. Why does that matter? I don't do Windows updates, because they break every time you do them. So, no need anyway. Maybe I'm just seeing things. 7 accidents. Pay of -200. What, you had -200 in your bank at the end of it? I think it's only friends. No, I think it may be based on what your job settings are. So if I set it to friends only, then it would only be friends only. But I think I have mine set to public. So anyone should be able to copy it. Hello, Samies. Here's a flip. Well, I'll try not to. I thought that's the aim of every drive, that you try not to flip. I thought that's the point, isn't it? I can see on my little, you don't see it, but on the Steam chart thing, I can see that there's like up and down spikes of the FPS. That's quite funny. Any information bus DLC? No. No more. They've shown what the vehicles are, and they've shown about how they work and things like that. There's no date yet. You should know this when they're ready to release it. Then they will. Post-grade spot. Yeah, there's a little hotel bit. Just in here. Let's loop around here first. Before we get on our boat. Without tipping it over. All of us should be able to fit in here. Lovely. Easy peasy. Oh, look at that. Productive. Clean. Clean. Good job, team. Good job. Ta-da! Mold. If a shrimpo, it does exist, yes. It does exist. The Krew's, why now, man? What are you doing? Hold on a minute. And we're here. That's first boat. Second one is a little bit further ahead. 20%? Only 20%? Not sure about that. So you can go to where we're going to, if that makes sense. Go to Trondheim. Trondheim. Hope you know where we're going. If you're in front, hope you know where we're going. I don't have to be the one at the front. No, you have no idea. They're going to take us the wrong way on purpose. Hit 200. It's your risk. If you go there and you complain about everything you're seeing there, it's entirely on you, you know. You should know what goes on there. You've seen it handless at endless times. I play sometimes off stream, not as much lately. Only if I'm working on video bits or other things. It's mainly doing driving stuff purely on stream. Admin stuff is mainly on stream. Because I'm sorting out videos and such off stream. So, even though I don't stream a lot, there's still a lot to do off stream. And I prefer having that kind of difference. Well, I think if people were to play a lot on stream and play a lot off stream as well, you'd burn out immediately. Can I help with a short? Well, I mean, this one would probably be one. I'm talking about the what thing. You were the nominee. Be a good way to test as well, because I'm also doing a clever thing where I have the chat widget on its own scene, so it has a completely black background, and then I'm recording that scene as well, so the chat can be overlaid regardless of what the background is. Very good. What happened? What happened? Oh, he screamed. Did you go too fast around the corner and you panicked? Went too fast. Did he now? Too heavy and it flipped? Oh, someone warned you about that, mate. 30? I think I wouldn't know higher than that. What's your sensitivity on? Have you got stability settings not on the maximum? Dealing with honking. Well, for honking, yeah, you can choose if you want the horns on or not. I'd recommend turning them off. You know, it's not max. Put it on max, because then you might need it. You might need it. How easily accessible is that rest station there? Oh, it's one where you fully have to drive in. Okay, I'll leave that. You didn't see that. I can see the stuttering. I can see the stuttering. Stability, yes. Truck stability, trailer stability. Should keep you 69%. Nice. You may want to go harder than that. I don't know. Mine's on all the way up. Never knew that option existed. For what, for the horns? The horns one is in the TMP settings, yes. Stability is in the main game settings. Done it? Well, good luck. 200 to go, we need it. Things because we're passing... Do I have it bound? I do. We're passing Christensen now. I don't know whether you'd be able to catch back up. I do want to use cruise control more purely for speeding up and slowing down. Makes it a little bit better. There we go, and you can see it on screen when I change it. Very nice. Second boat. Almost spelled the name right. Almost. Almost. You missed one letter. Almost. Sadness pops in. Not me. Yeah, you missed the F. Joyful. And then we've been through that part. It all discovers all as one anyway. Lovely. Be nice if there was a way to... I mean, you can control the mouse with keys as well. So it'd be funny if I could use these little joystick thingies to... I don't have anything bound to them now. To move the mouse around the screen. Didn't do the markers. Next one is a little hotel thingy just ahead here. On the right. Have to see how that is. Hey, stop with the Joels. Calm down with the Joels. Not funny. Relax yourself. This one is... Oh, this one's fine. Just a quick loop-de-loop in here. Well, this might be a bit interesting to turn around in. Lovely views you'd probably get there. Very nice. Be careful when turning though, because you might take it a bit too fast. Just watch out. The other side of the sea, yes, you two can wave at each other. Is there a name for the little bit of the water in between Finland and Estonia? What is the name for that? I'll need fuel at some point soon, not yet. Do you have to have all the map DLCs? The Baltic Sea? Is that still part of the Baltic Sea? Because you've got the Baltic Sea in between them, obviously, and then the tiny little... You know what I mean, right? The tiny bit? Gulf of Finland? Nice. Nice. Like how you've got the, you know, the Irish Sea, you've got the Atlantic and blah, 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 things like that. The bit directly between England and France is the English Channel. I think that's what that's called. Or it might have a different name. We know it is the English Channel. England. I'm technically in 4th. I'll do that again. There we go. After Denmark. No, that's Scandinavia. The Baltic region is the other one, to the right of that. Scandinavia, because Finland is not a Scandinavian country. They don't like it if you call them that. That part, yeah. Maybe it's because people compare them a lot. Right, to the right is the next one. We've got a rest area and a little fuel station. I could stop at that fuel station, that would make sense. Look at the stuttering. I'm not convinced that it's the spring mod that causes that. Hello. Oh, look at you with the driving academy. Mm? Right, I've got that. I can see it, I can see it. Stuttering down to about 30 frames. Can you go... You might be able to go... Oh, you can go past this house. Yeah, you can go down and round and past that house. I see. Gulf of Finland, okay. Let's do a nice wide turn. I'll take this one. Is that not gonna... Oh, because I don't have the prompts for it, do I? Hang on. Whoop. I've turned off all of the notification things, so I don't actually remember now. I've got to memorize. It is doing it, okay. Maybe I should have some of those on. Because I didn't like it when, if you were sitting on the service thing, it would constantly pop up with that. So I might need to turn that back on. Just give me a moment. Hello guys, made it home, very nice. Jake, welcome in. Where is it? Settings, options. I believe it's in interface somewhere. Notif. Keep notifications hidden off. There we go, fuel tank is full. That's the one that I want to not have. There we go. Lovely. Is this a little secret road? You imagine? No. Too small to be mentioned as one. Hello, Cruz. How's it going? Can you imagine? People going round behind that guy's house all the time? Does the emote usage? I don't know. The others know, though. I think Gez knows. Emote count. That's the one. That's the one. It was emote something. I thought it was just straight up emote usage. But no, it's not. Darren, how you doing? Been a few days since I've seen you. At least in that chat. Hello, Ballistic. Blouse don't need to be Nordic. Do they not want that? Wait a minute. So if it counts as Nordic, it's Baltic, and not... Finland is Nordic, Finland's not Baltic. It's only Finland then. What other Nordic countries are there? Are they all referred to as Nordic, and then the other ones are also referred to as Scandinavian as well? We're Baltic. It's Finland as well. So would Sweden, Finland also be Nordic countries? But... Ah, okay. But then the other three are also Scandinavian. But Finland is not Scandinavian. Right. Interesting. I see, I see. Busy few days. Meant to be on holiday this week, we had car trouble. Oh, yeah. Have you had to postpone it? I hope so. Or maybe sort it out at a different time. Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Norway, yes. So, they're Nordic ones, they're not Scandinavian, and it's not vice versa, it swaps around. I see, I see. What I'll do, I think, because I wasn't sure whether it was just at the end of that session, is... It's okay this stream, I notice it, but I'll put up with it for this stream. I'll verify files, update NVIDIA drivers. And again, I don't drive off stream, so I don't know if it's a stream thing. But you'll see every now and then it's a little bit... Oh well. We'll be fine. Alan, welcome in. 2 weeks' time. Well, I hope it goes well then, that you don't have more problems in the future. Good luck. Afternoon from Canada. Good afternoon, Aaron. Good evening from England. Almost 6 o'clock. You want to join? You are able to join. You need to play on TMP, Truckers MP. Simulation 1, go to Trondheim. Trondheim in Norway. Not a spare one. Shame. It's a heavy trailer. And of course I have my 560, not 770, so... Almost 7. Almost 6. We haven't gone forward in time yet. That's later this month. Come on. Come on. 28 tons with a 560 horsepower. Should be okay, but no. 29 degrees. Thailand, yeah, they can get quite warm. Isn't Thailand also very humid? 66%? Yeah, Thailand's quite humid, isn't it? So it'd be sweaty. Quite sweaty. Main ETS2 profile is broken. Why are you shitting that? Which is meant to be positive. We need to have like an oh god in the same way of like oh shit is like good, but you need to have an oh god where you're realizing that it's a bad thing, not a good thing. Eastern Europe. It is indeed, but where I'm not there. I'm not there. We're in UTC, GMT. We're an hour behind them. Soon we will go ahead to be GMT +1, but then Europe will also go ahead by their relevant amount of time as well. With the start of the spring season. 1 hour back. Yeah, but you would be +1. If you are in most of Europe, you are +1 or +2. Turkey is +3, I think. Currently we are 0 on the middle. I don't like it when we go +1 because it's picky to explain that. I can't then say UTC, I have to say UK time, which is then +1. Your GMT2? Yes. Most of, I think, Central and a little bit of Eastern Europe is 2. Don't link that to me now, I can't see it. Remind me when we arrive, which is momentarily. Hello, Mohammed. Look, I can't click it now. I'm not going to click it now. I say that I can put up the stuttering. The stuttering's a little bit weird, though. It's getting a bit much. Hello. I thought they were directly merging on this lane. No, there's a bit of a margin between us. That's fine. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. 100 stream streak, Gez. By the way, I just missed that, and I saw it now. 100. Big fan. Forgot what to say. Well done. Good job. Lived a lie all your life. Well, what was the lie in question? What did you believe? There's my 60. What? Well, you did that as well. When? When did you do that? Too fast, too fast. Don't want to get race miles. At the start. I must have missed that then. I'll give you a flower as well. Hold on. Do you dab in streams too? No, don't do that. Don't say that. But the UK is 1 hour backwards for your country. Yeah, well, compared to you, it will be an hour backwards, right? If it's... Actually, no, hang on. You said it was 7 for... So we're 2 hours backwards right now from you. 2 hours. Interesting. But when we go forward, maybe we go forward at different times. But we are behind, obviously. But no, at the moment, it is 17:42. Right now, that's what the time is. It's Eastern and Geo is Northern. Eastern because of Soviet Union. It used to be Soviet, yes. They used to call it like kind of Eastern Bloc, that kind of thing. They used to call just all of those countries basically under the same thing because they were united. 1742. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? What was the context of the 1738? That, by the way, was our generation's 69 minus 2. Just randomly going around saying 1738. It's exactly the same now with a different number, so it's progressed. And we've realized now how silly that is, now that we know that there's another number that people say for seemingly no reason. So, yeah. $17.38. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Used in vines all the time. Like in American households where it's very common for the house number to have 4 numbers in it. You find the house number of 1738. And you, you know. It's the way he says it. I just still don't get it, though. Both came from a song where the lyric actually makes no sense. So how about that? That's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Another one. Oh, hold on a minute. Where's the bay itself? It's over here somewhere. At least I'm not parking a double this time. It's only a single. And I know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Splendid. Did you see that? Perfect. Playing Elite Dangerous. Is it the same with this but in space? Elite Dangerous seems to be more focused on the battling in space, doesn't it? Between this and Elite Dangerous would be Star Trucker, where you're in space, you're not battling anyone, but you are delivering truck cargo in space. Star Trucker would be good for that. We add these modes. I've only just stopped moving. I can't tab out and do... How on earth am I supposed to do that while driving? There's 1, there's 2. Yeah, the first one looks better because it will show up more, but I wouldn't name it, oh god, why? Looks more high quality as well. No, there's no Pepe style. It's not in the Pepe style, no. So if we... I'm not signed in. If you add the oh god why, but then remove the y from the name. So it is still oh god. Does that make sense? It should. Number 2. Hold on. Which one was it? Second one, yes. But remove the Y from the name. So it's not oh god why, it's just oh god. So it's like the counter to oh shit. That'd be funny. So the small brain rot things. Well, brain rot is definitely a term now. It's definitely a term. Nice. So someone realizes something. It's the same as the despair emote. I don't know if we have despair. I think despair would be the same sort of thing. Goddamn Joel, man. Not having his Joel, goddammit. Which city are we in? We're now in Trondheim. Trondheim. On the west coast of Norway. And there's a few things nearby. There's still bits near Ostersund where we could go to. There's a lot in this city I do need. Don't have that viewpoint. Could do a bit of free roaming briefly. That could be good. Yeah. And then out the other way, and then... That way. All the way to that viewpoint, basically. And then into the Metallus, I guess. Like that. Can I do that? I can do that. Yeah, but first going round that way. Yeah. Show you what you see on your POV. Are you able to screen record? Like to save a clip from your POV? Yes. Okay, so next time you copy the job, if you can record yourself like clicking on the tab list, copy job, and then see it spawn in and then go to pick it up, I'll put the two together. How's that? That could be quite cool. Yeah, okay. That's what I mean. Yeah, we can do that, Alright, well, I'm gonna go out of the, well done. Out of here, which I think is not this way. It is the other way. This stuttering seems to have gotten a little bit worse. I don't really know why. It's out this way. Hello, Chacha. Need 2 AM. Please go to bed, Fergus. Please go to bed, Fergus. Please, Fergus. Please go to bed. Says you stream 0 seconds. Yeah, it's a bug. I saw that. It's bugged out. I think I checked for all the channels this month and it doesn't load properly. That's a bit annoying. Like I definitely have this month. And in other channels where I've absolutely chatted in, like my main ones I'm always in, how the hell have I not interacted in those streams? What I kind of want to do is, there's a little bit here that I still need. I need this. This bit. So now if I go back in the industry, is this safe? No, this bit's not safe. This bit is safe. Yes. Quick loop-de-loop in here. 0 messages? Yep. And then back out the same way. Careful. Ooh. Slippy, slippy. And then finally out this way. Fancy gate. Back out the same way? Are you sure you want to do that? Hey? What do you mean by that this time? Hey, Ashley, hey? Did you end it? Oh, of course you ended stream. I hope the rest of it was good. Big fan. Krewlex. No, get back here. Get back here. Explain what you mean, huh? You don't want to be taken out of context. Some of the things you say sound, you know. Crash down. What? In what? You're playing chess, right? How do you do that? Difficult's rude. Oh? What, living foods? What? I was wondering if you were going to be on, like, quite... Because you started late compared to when you're normally on, so... Who's rushing you? Maybe it's having a bad day. Yeah, maybe that could be the case. Never, like, fully put it on someone else. It's still not a good idea to forward any anger towards someone else, though, if they don't deserve it. If they don't need it. You know? Because that doesn't... Whoa. That doesn't really help. But big fan. I appreciate you talking about it. Big fan. Check my DM. Some people are nice. At least. If it was Karen Man, yes, it was at some point, yes. I don't know why it's not an emote now. Why is it not? You saw? Do I need this roundabout? Oh, God, I need the roundabout, but I'm taking the other shortcut. Toll? £3. Cheap. You don't have to follow the speed limits, no. If you are safe enough. Pay duties for that too. Well... that's not the right lane I want to be in. I picked the wrong lane. I have to go up. Those Karen Man was a screaming one with the Karen hair, I think. Yeah, it was that one. Like, what? Look at this, look at it, because I put the waypoint in the wrong place. That's about, yeah, the throne stuff. The fees on that. And some of them I've seen, before they went out of stock in your case, some of them were so expensive that the shipping and everything to do with the fees on it were as expensive as the item itself. So I was like, really? Really? Why is it like that? Tariffs, eh? Probably from all these American companies. Well, I've skipped the first one, so now I can go to the second waypoint. Look at that stuttering! Which is around here. What side is it? Oh, it's over here. You parked directly on it, or are you going to leave me... Have you left me a bit of space? Oh, there's a bit of space. I might be in the road, though. No, that doesn't count, does it? Can I just... Oh, I'm kind of squeezed against this person here. Let's quickly check this out. I don't mean any, you know... I'm calling him. Right here. Cool old building, though. Why was it removed? Whoa! This is a nice view. Why not? I don't know. Is it when we were clearing up emotes? It's not like we're full on slots of emotes, are we, eh? 1,000 slots. Boat in the background. There's always some guy on a phone. What's he doing on his phone down there, eh? What are you waiting for? Have a rough idea? I do not. Sadly, no. Sometime this year. Hmm? Not about the emote. What are you on about then? Taking out the trash. Of course he is. But why? This building here, behind where the cam is, looks... the paint is severely worn off it. Command alias. Oh. Oh, is it one where you made an alias of one of the common misspellings of the command, so it became one? Nice. Oh, the person has moved. Okay. Well, I hope it wasn't in their way. This is technically a through road, right? You've got to be careful while you're here. The stuttering is a bit much. I'll be honest, the stuttering is a bit much. Got to eat. Good. Bon appetit. Enjoy. Please eat well. Go watch videos or something like that, I don't know. More yeah, hold on a minute. This isn't the industry I intended on going into. I'm going to turn around here and go in the other one. What I might do first to try is remove the spring mod, because I don't know if it's a spring mod. I'm just going, like, one by one, seeing what the cause could be of the strange stuttering I've got. I have to verify my files, that made it would. No more classes, can you? No, we go back to this one because I wanted to test the engine, because someone said one of the engines sounds good. So I'm not in the highest horsepower engine, I'm in a slightly further down one. And indeed it does sound good. But you can see the... every few frames it is stuttering. That was close. Nearly drove off the edge. DAF well, I mean, maybe one day. When, because I'm hopeful, they upgrade the tuning pack for the DAF to work on that one, then I might return to it. How's that? That would be nice. Hello, Lion. Welcome in. True? Yeah, that'd be a cool thing. I wonder what building that is. Because there's little prompts that show up at the bottom that tell you what the things are. I wasn't paying attention to them, though. This looks like it's part of a boat. Yeah. Do you live there IRL? Have you checked it out in game? Does it look realistic? That's what I would do if my or near my city I knew was added. Howdy peeps. I'm just going in this way. And then round and then this way. Lovely. Fergus, hello Fergus. You should still be asleep though, Fergus. You know that, right? Right, what I'm going to do is stop there. Quickly, firstly, remove all the waypoints because I've cocked that up quite a bit. I want to quickly close the game, in my case. No, not title screen. Save. Save. Alt F4. Wait a moment. Uno momento, por favor. Documents. Spring mode. ETS2. No, it's ETS2 MP, isn't it? ETS2 MP. Mod. Spring mod. Cut that out of that folder. Put that in this folder just for now. Lovely. Load back up the game again. Let's just see. Let's just see. It'd be funny if it was that. And then I'd be like, why is that causing stuttering? What's going on? Loading. Loading. Hold on. Give it a moment. There we are. 3,200 people on. Not bad. Person who thinks all the time. There's nothing to think except thought. Where's that from? I thought it was just a generated robotic audio thing. It's a TikTok trend, I know that. Not your fault, come play till 27. Well, you should still appeal if you feel it's not your fault. Hey, there's Draft Academy. So now, the lighting is ever so slightly different. It's not that bad, though. No, it's still doing it. Fixed TTS thing? Nope. Didn't bother with that. Still doing it. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I just don't want to do any tech support stuff on stream. I hate tech support on stream. I know what I need to do, I'm just not doing it during stream. I need to verify files and I need to update my NVIDIA drivers. But I'm not doing that right now. No thanks. So we'll just put up with it right now. Right? Oh, it's from Alan Watts. Ah, okay. And we'll TikTok channel bans. Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, no one ever tested it to see if the audio actually came through on the TikTok stream. So I had assumed all this time it didn't. Or it did, and then I think Felix or whoever said, no, it doesn't actually come through. Hello, Theo, welcome in. Rambo, welcome in. Read the stream. I'll probably have some other sound in the background. Do I play Sniper Elite? No, I've never played that. Is it good? Hello, Lenny, how you doing? How's it going, Lenny? Greetings, good sir. Greetings, Veggie. How you doing? Fellow Pokemon enthusiast. Further north, I can either go to here, which I don't know if I'll get a jump to there because that's too close, or Uster. Uster. Oh, we do. 6K for 100 kilometers? Hey, pretty good. I don't know what industry we're in at the moment. Be nice if I could zoom in a bit. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing either. I sound like a guy that plays it. What makes me have the characteristics of someone that plays it? No, I've played a few sniper games, but... Oh, we're in Metalis right now. Stein... Is it called Stein? Steinia. None of them are from there. You have to go to the other one again. Oh, well. It's probably down the road somewhere. Hello, Toddy. You love TMP? TMP's good. Oh, by the way, you should also be able to do now the song command, and it won't do it twice. The reason it did that is because there's two versions of the Caster Labs program. They're testing an alpha thing at the moment. I had both that and the normal one open, and it was doing the same response twice. Which is what I thought the thing would be. So. Okay, it still does it twice. Nice. One of them is still open in the background. That's what I'm saying. One of them is still open in the background. But it shouldn't be, though. What the hell? I'll just leave it then. Don't bother doing a command then. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Dunbars is too good. It is really good. It is really good. Can I just remind myself of what it was? Yeah, it is that. Okay, yeah. Right. I'll take that job. And then, if you want to copy the job, right-click on my name and press Copy World of Trucks job. Ready, coming? Don't ruin the raid, Reeks. That's not how that works. Don't do that. From SES? Is the SES coming in? I'll wait until it pops up. Get spoiled it, man. Says I'm dumb. It does, because you are really silly if you say that word. Oh, they joined during an ad break. That's unfortunate. There it is. SCS, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, SCS enthusiasts. Welcome in, ETS2 enthusiasts. We are currently playing ETS2 indeed. We're in the Nordic Horizons DLC, as we have been for the previous few weeks. Just exploring at the moment. What were they up to? What were they doing? I'm having weird stutters in my game. I'm not blaming SCS with that. I'm blaming my PC with it. I was very confused on what it was. But we're totally... Where's the exit over here? But I hope you're all doing well. Exit is this way. Very good. The main name of this one is A Few Little Bits of Grey Roads. Working up with ads. We did. 3 points. Were they doing normal driving or were they doing driving academy stuff? They have this point system, but I don't quite get what they use this point system for. What is it for? Do you see this stuttering? My God. There we go. Hey. Welcome. Hey. I appreciate that. If you're new to these streams, ETS2 is basically the main game, played 90-something% of the time. If you look at my channel on Twitch Tracker, I believe it shows this game is about 80+% of everything I've played. It's the main thing you'll see. Sometimes doing moderation stuff on TMP, sometimes just driving around with the chat. Both of which are quite fun. Checking demerit points. Oh, to give to Santa, right? So whoever has the lowest point gets the most amount of coal in their stocking. It's really pixelated. It shouldn't be really pixelated. Found me through ATS. Wow, that's impressive. How's about that? When did I last play ATS? With Louisiana stuff, so during the event, which was probably last month or month before. I don't play ATS as much. I do play it, but I don't play it as much. Ooh, look at that. This is nice. They've even got trees in the tiny bit that's exposed to the top part. Love that. Fixate on trees and fences. You sure the stream's just not in low quality right now? Quickly sneak in front of you because you're doing a loop. This entire bit I don't have. 1080p. Interesting. I shouldn't be doing that. Source. It's a bit weird. Well, I can see the aliasing effects going on there. That's not too bad. Oh, look at the stuttering. Look at that. It's getting worse. Could be the aliasing, yeah. Look at that. It's getting worse. I don't want to do text stuff, chat. I don't want to just not have stream open for ages and we do like just chatting stream while I'm updating stuff. Don't update drivers when live, by the way. That's a stupid idea. Don't do that. That is a bit much. That's a bit much, you're stuttering. That is quite a lot. PC's dying, huh? Nothing is overloading it. That's the thing. I do have an idea of one program I will close, though. One program I'll close. see, to see. Time at 5090 with one money. Whose money? And here we are. Watch me hit my own trailer due to lag. Yeah, hold on. I think it's memory usage as well, because one of the programs for some reason is using quite a bit of memory when it shouldn't be. And it is this chat program. It's that one. Browser I could also close, because we don't actually need that right now. I'll open the normal one. Oh, this. Yeah, don't worry about the thing about the chat. I'm just reopening the program. Then I need to refresh it. There we go. All right. We're not leaving yet. Ah, that did fix the problem. Oh, so I've got something to comment on. Oh. The alpha version of the Caster Labs program, it was causing like a memory leak or something. It was using the majority of my memory for some reason. Weird. Let me make a note of that. Tell the people later. Labs alpha memory problem. Make a note of that. Right, what I will do though is I'll quickly BRB, go and pick up your jobs. If you want to copy the job that I have, you can. I didn't need to chuck it open as well. We're going to Steinja here. Literally around the corner. SES did raid very kindly. They did. So I will be going on the way. Copy World of Junk's job. Very nice feature, very good. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's a very nice feature. We might as well use it. To anyone joining. Yeah, right click name. Who's got this? Whose is this? Hello. Any extra workers being taken in yours? Very nice feature. Oh, Falcon's here. Hello, Falcon. When did you spawn in? What's that about? Alright. Billy. That's a lot of us here. Can I, need a really high up angle, to be honest. You could do that, but that's a really bad angle right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could do the thing where I press F10, but that lags a little bit. I do that, and then that. Cool. Cool. You did it. Notice how there's no like 2 different modes of the F3 thing either? No, it's just, that's what it is. Have you all picked up your jobs? I should hope so. Shiro, what do you mean? Promise? Pro mods? Pro mods is a map mod you download. This is Memble. Oh dear. He said something bad. He said a bad thing. Right, map tweaks. This job. Now I want to do the thing of going around like this. How's that? Does that make sense? That'd be funny. We're in Trondheim right now. Trondheim. Then we go up that way. And then we go... This is fairly easy. Do we go into the Stein first? Nah, this place has a service. It'll be fine. That's it. Tiny little room. 140, totally fine. Easy peasy. Okay. Oh, hello, Killua with the Hawleys. Oh, in the lobby. Was the lobby on right now? Where are they at? I thought they were playing pro mods. Where's the exit? Can't see where I'm going. Oh my god, MD, come on now, man. Fix your keyboard. It's Tuesday, bruv, isn't it? Isn't it quite? Yes, I say it is. It do be Tuesday. Oh, yes. I put the radio on? No, sadly not in game. No, I'm not a... No. If I were to have the radio on, it would be purely one of those just non-stop music playing radio stations. It wouldn't be anything like TFM, because I don't like when people speak over my gameplay. It's empty. It needs a refresh again. I don't know why it showed up and now it doesn't show up unless the program is frozen. Don't worry about it. Just leave it. Strix, welcome in. Motor wheel, yes. I've had it for 2 months now, actually. 2 months. Got it just after the new year. It's very kindly given it. You need to read the wrong way there, didn't you? Very kindly given it by Moser themselves. It would cost a few hundred because it's the truck bundle. Doesn't feel right without a chat in here. It feels a bit weird, doesn't it? You're so used to having a chat there. Oh well. BBC is the only radio station without proper adverts. Well, which one are you wanting to... Which BBC one in question, though? Nice, there we go. That got it a bit. Thank you for the warning. Anyone can drive around, yes. Anyone can drive around. If you go to the place where we are and you're able to join, there's 16 people here, so that's doing pretty good. Ready 2? Ready 1 Extra? Ready 1 Extra also has decent music to begin with, let alone whether people speak over it or not. They had some sort of pop music, but like good pop music, bit of D&B sometimes. Oh yeah. Used to be good. See, now I don't know jinx it, but now we're fine. Okay, now we're fine. Okay, so what I want to do, Uriel, I hope you understand where I want to go. Because I'm kind of making it up. I do still to go, yes. I'm on there right now. Feel free to pop on over there if you wish. It's quite rare for someone to find me on here first and then go over there. It's usually the other way around. But I am on there right now as well. What's the name in there? Exactly the same username. Every platform I'm on, same username. All the same. Moist after delivery? Yes. Stop redeeming it during the delivery. God damn. What'd be really cool is there's a widget that can sort of, I can set up custom timers, and what would be really interesting if, well, I don't know how long this job's going to last, but assuming you knew how long the job would last, and I say maybe 30 minutes, you know, I set a timer for 30 minutes, and when that timer ends, it re-enables everything that it disabled before that. But I could just do that with a little hotkey to disable those rewards. Look at how everyone's wobbling around, eh? Hope you all know where we're going. You already follow. Welcome in. Big fan. Exactly, exactly. Come on, corner bill, come on. That's, I guess, is where your 12 gears would be useful. Maybe a crawler gear. No, I've made it. I'm good. Hola. Hello, hello. Now it's around most of the roundabout again, but then rejoining it. I didn't hear the in-game sounds. My in-game sounds are bugged out. This way. There we go. Check out reports on admin streams, specifically admin streams. So yesterday was a stream where I was checking out reports. This stream is just a driving stream. So down to 80 again, even though we're basically nearly there. But yeah, you may have seen me do that. It's kind of, it's 2 and 2 at the moment on the stream. So 2 days a week is that stuff, 2 days a week is this stuff. A lot of the shorts will be from moderation stuff because there's more content in one moderation stream than there is on the driving stream. If we're just doing nice chill jobs, there's not much to make a short about. Does that make sense? But you know, anytime something does happen, like from this stream, I want to highlight the job thingy. Oh, I slowed down a lot there. Come on. What a quote. That's a great quote. That's good. Were you saying arcade? No. No, only if I'm doing something really dumb in arcade or wanting to explore while in arcade. Can you add mods? Not the mods that you're probably thinking of. Sadly. Saw me a couple of times? You might have done so. I don't drive near the busy place though. Make the clip short. Don't edit it in any way yourself. Just like have the bit that I'm on about. I'll sort it out. Don't you worry about it. Got to make it a minute, you know. Any video I can make a minute, I'll make a minute because on TikTok for some dumb reason they decided that you have to only make videos above a minute to be eligible for earning money. Will the bus return? There'll be a different bus. It won't be the D-bus one, it'll be a different bus, but they are working on whatever their model is at the moment. That bus will likely be alongside the ones that are being added to the game itself, so you'll end up with 4 coach models, because the one that is being added possibly to TMP is a different bus, yes. A Mercedes, and the ones that SES are adding are a Scania, a Volvo, and an MAN. They're all different. So it should be quite nice. But you'll have to mention that every single time. Like, I thought there was only 3 in the DLC. No, there are only 3 in the DLC. This one is not DLC. That kind of thing. Every time you drive the Merc. But when that DLC comes out, whenever it is, hope everyone's excited for it. We'll definitely check it out. Do a couple of routes testing out the mechanics of how those jobs work in each. You know, I know it's not working above me. I need to tab out to check the program. Chat, why are you asking me so many questions that I'd be able to answer if I could tab out? I can't tab out while driving. What's up with y'all? Come on now. Making me hydrate, making me look at emotes, making me fix the chat program. I'm driving. What's wrong with you? What you doing? God damn. Autopilot, that is not a good idea. Autopilot does not recognize TMP players as vehicles. You know, your lane assist, your emergency braking, that does not do it. It does not do that. Pause the game. Let me just pause the online game. Yeah, let me just tab out in a straight line. I've done that briefly if I want to like skip a song or something, but besides that, that's not a good idea to do that. Not a wise decision. And we're on a lovely bit of country road between the two towns, eh? Very nice. Farmland on the other side. Farm sim over there. Lovely. I've not played Farm Sim in a while. I played it only briefly when StarAIwolf did a stream on it. Actually, no, I didn't play it for that. I was thinking of playing it for that. So no, it's been even longer. But that was rather interesting to see. Will TMP get paused if I never pause their game? Yes. If I pause my game, everyone freezes. Yes. Coding something to fix the cruise control thing in TMP. What do you mean fix? What needs fixing? In TMP, specifically with cruise control, what needs fixing? Can I also... not centered. What I'll need to do, by the way, is there's a handful of, I like when an anniversary of something pops up, so I need to double check when I was given this, the Toby tracker. We're talking 2019, something like that. I need to check sort of roughly when. I don't know when it arrived, but when I first started using it, that kind of thing. And then maybe check out some other games, because it's supported in a lot of games that it could work in. There's another one, what's it called, the On the Road or something? There's another truck sim that is not as detailed as this one, but apparently they recently added support for Toby in it. Why does it say 1,000-year-old relic? Because I'm just old. I'm just too old. I'm not really old. That's the Duke. That saves me having to update my age every year. Because he's that old, he is. What they're saying about console release? I don't know. I don't know if it was mentioned during today's stream, but you can keep begging for it if you want. No one really appreciates that. You'll have to wait for them to give you actual information about it. Which, hopefully this year. There'll be a lot of stuff this year. Don't forget, we're still early in this year. Can someone also look up... It's a nice bridge. Can someone look up what percentage of the year is done so far? Because it's all very well saying, you know, we're in March and like, yeah, 3 months, you got, you know, another certain amount of months to go. But if someone says, oh, we're 20% through the year, you're like, oh god, that's what really kicks it in. When's UK rework? Sometime this year. Oh, nearly 20%. See, look at that. 20% of the year, Jim. What the hell? Where's it gone? 18.6%. My lord. Are we parking in the very corner? Oh, God, we are, aren't we? How does it want me to park there? Oh, no, actually. Ah, this works out in my favor a little bit. Little bit. By parking like that, and then we go in this cam with my turnable axle, push it over that way. Ooh, a little bit too far. But game says yes. That's my motto over here. Game says yes, so I'll take it. Lovely. How did you get different numbers? Maybe it's approximated from a different day. There are certain sites that show it per day. Green. If it's green, you know, game says yes. If IRL truck drivers, have you seen? I don't know if it's what's it called, the Insta 360 or something. That little cam where it can edit out its own boomstick thing. You could use that because there is a roof window. Just stick it out of that while you're parking, and that might do the same effect. See? Straight out the top of that. Genius. Or yes, have a drone and set it to follow you. Wouldn't go high enough. Well, you could just get a really even longer selfie stick for that then, couldn't you? You're saying it's not long enough? What do you mean by that? Under bridges? Well, you wouldn't do it for that, would you? Who? You'd have to be a maniac to use that camera all the time. It's only used for that kind of thing. Same with this camera, which is directly on top of the thing. This one's fine. This one is at the front of your vehicle. This one is... Why would you use this one? Kind of by the wheel over there. And then this one is your cinematic. You'd be attached constantly. No, you wouldn't need it for that. No. That'd be fun. I do want to redo that challenge I did where you have to do an entire job, not today, where you're in this camera mode. So for this one, for those that don't know, it's kind of certain locations that kind of track you, and every time you move, it adjusts this camera. That sort of thing. But you have to do the entire job on that. So if you go too far out of its range and the camera hasn't updated its position yet, you're like, come on, let me see where I'm going. Yeah. F1, exactly. You could get like a little montage when you're going over a curb or something in this one. Yes, that could be good. Some people not arrived yet. Come on, Falcon. What took you so long? Take a job, I can. That means I won't need to wait for other people to finish parking their job before we take another one. Do we need to go further up? Kind of want to go this way now. Because there isn't anything on this road that we need. All the way up here, maybe that industry. Yeah, there's nothing all the way up that way. The chat. Oh, we got kicked. All right. Speaking of chat. There. Because this program isn't frozen. Let's try that one. It's back. You happy now? Happy now? Yeah. There we are. Where are we? What industry are we in? I don't know where we are. We're in, I don't know where we are. Where are we? The SAG one, I think, man. Hey, stream. Hey, other chats. How you doing? Why does it disappear so quick? No. It's the... No. All of the messages that were on that chat disappear. It's not broken. It's just they timed out and new messages didn't appear again. They're not broken. The program is a little bit stuttery, though. Make messages disappear, yes, after 10 seconds. So why are new ones not coming through, then? On the program, they're coming through. Let me make them not disappear for a bit. Unless I'm editing the wrong chat widget thing. No, this is the correct one. This should be the correct one. Let's see. Broken car? You're just very desperate to have the chat there, aren't you? Okay, where did I say we are? It doesn't matter where we are. Not really. These two give you the same amount. One of them is slightly heavier than the other one. Cur? Cur is slang for cousin. In this case, you're calling it just cur. It's one of these really random words that popped in. Oh, we are in the SAG place. So there's one. That takes us a bit further away. Which could be good. I'll take that one. I don't have to wait. I take the job. Now, you right-click my name. Let's see others pop in. Where is the trailer? At the back there. Other people, if they copy it and try and take it themselves. No definition? There's no one written a definition? How dare they? Maybe yours spawns in somewhere else. Does it only work if I have to attach to it? It's DLC. Can't copy. Why do you not have the DLC, huh? Take another? Nope. Too bad. Don't have DLC. What DLC is it? Oh, it's the Bobcat DLC. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate, chat. That's a shame. There was another one, though. Take one of the other heavy ones going to the same place. Take one of the heavy ones. Bruh. Got my own little, whatever this even is. Little forklift. So rude. Too bad. Too bad, huh? Buh. Forklift. It's my size, yeah. Everything that is added in this DLC, they have, like, specialized little... like, these kind of things. Small forklifts, small, excavators, things like the sort, you know, the skid steer style. They're all my size. That's what makes that funny. Pick something. I did wonder why they wouldn't immediately spawn in. Well, so, okay, so for it didn't spawn in. So what message does it actually say in the chat when it says you are not able to copy it? Does it say unable to generate DLC not found, something like that? Found out how to edit your interior with local mods. Yeah, there are tricks to make local mods work. Yeah, okay. Good idea. Because otherwise it would give you something you just don't see. You can see that I have that cargo, I assume, right? Your friend did something. That sounds like they hacked in some way. Hexor. Oh, you posted a video. Thank you for the video. Yep, I'll use that later. How's the job? Yes, Renar is the other option. I do want to go and deliver. What is the one that's next to us? Stein is next to us, and then this lot. Where are we driving? This one is to Uster. Östersund. Which I don't have. Perfect. I don't have this industry. You want to kind of go this way first. Might have to come back here. Downloadable content you don't have. That's the exact message. Okay, fair enough. Unedited, yes. I've just tabbed out to have a look at it. Big fan, big fan. Oh, I see. I see what you did, yes. Yeah, leave it unedited because I crop it based on my own whatever. 3 roundabouts in a row. God damn. Fuel station. Yeah, that's on the wrong side for me. That's grey. Very good. So's that. And then no one done that. Very good. This song is really good. Let me make a note of this one again. Watch time! How much fuel do you have? Nearly full, because I refueled at a previous fuel station. By now I would be empty. Of fuel. Can I just do that? Caption of that image is gang gang. Out with the gang. Out with the boys. Something like that. The lads. A lot of people, yeah. It's really nice when a lot of people join. Anyone who's not going to join, as long as you kind of know what you're doing and you don't constantly crash into stuff. That's like, the bar is that low for eligibility to drive. It's really easy. On tab, yeah, but I don't know if all of them are with us. There are people going by on the outside. They may not be with us. But that's still pretty good. We had 16 going through one of those other cities. Beef, man? What a good tag. Nice. Don't crash into me. Don't do that. How do you? One at a time, please. One at a time. Don't hit each other. We're not going to be going that quick. Gives you a bit to be able to catch up. Catch up. A tier 3. I read that as paying you 13 gifting. Like, what do you need 13? How's that work? Don't do that. Either one. Don't need to do that. It's unnecessary. Don't do it. Don't do it. 80. Very nice. By the way, I do need to wonder if I am to assign everything, or as many things as I can, on the wheel to certain functions. This stalk, the wiper stalk, also goes up and down a lot, like this way, but I don't know what to bind to that. The only use of this stalk is inwards. I also don't have the bit where you do your different modes of wiper speed. I don't want to use the wipers just for the sake of using wipers. Oh, that was you. Oh, very nice. Why beef, man? What does it mean? What do you mean by that? I just don't know what to bind to that. There's also at the end where you can sort of switch between if you want to do a quick wash of what would be the back window in a car. What do I use that for? The left one, the top bit I turn to turn on my lights. So, what are the functions that I use? I'll just call you Beef. Is that for any reason? Are you a bit of a plus-size person? Because that could be a very easy thing for people to call you. A bit beefy. A bit meaty, I think, is the thing that people call each other. It's an unfortunate nickname, if it is. But some people have really random nicknames that only they would be able to understand. Yeah? Ah. Well, as long as you're in on it. That's the main thing. If you're not in on it, then that's not cool. What are you honking for? Shut up. Want to guess? Guess what? Careful, person coming. Because you're a skyscraper, let me guess, you are tall. Or is the irony that you're not tall? Like if someone called me a skyscraper. Or Ashley. If she's still in chat. You're 194, that makes sense. There's another one for calling people lofty as well. Like, oh, what's it like in the clouds, eh? Head in the clouds, that expression is. A personalized plate for your car, that's cool. That's good. Height is just a number. Well, yeah, you can't really change it. There are some scammy methods of where people try and say they can change it, but no, you can't really change it. It's cold. There are many jokes to call your short friend as well. There's ones for both. It doesn't matter what height you are, yo. If social media has told you that you have absolutely no value unless you're above 6 foot, ridiculous. How on earth does that work? As in, no one will take you seriously. No woman will look your direction if you're not 6 foot. What the flip? Stupid. Good-sized. You call someone that can only really work if someone is unfortunately quite small, but also they look young as well. Some people can have really young appearances, which means that maybe when they're like, you know, 60-something, they won't look 60-something. But still, that could be quite unfortunate if you could be confused for a teen at that point. That could be unfortunate. You know, you'd probably be ID'd everywhere, even in your 30s. To look down on someone, but also older? Yeah. It's just a lot of people where they might be around about my age, and when they're doing videos or whatever, they say that they're this amount of age, and they look it. Like, they look far older than they already are, and I think, my God. When someone looks like an adult, you know? Like, if you have you're of adult age and you have an adult problem and you need to go and speak to an actual adult, that kind of problem, that's the one you go to speak to an actual adult. What others would you think? What do you mean? It's called a microwave? Nice. It's funny. One of the jokes is saying that, you know, gravity is just more for shorter people because they're closer to the ground. A bit more down to earth, literally speaking. Take it to me. No, I'm not the chosen adult in this case. No, I would also go to an actual grown-up adult for any whatever problem. Someone that has their life a bit more, you know, knowledge going on, you know? Type your eyes closed. Emily, that won't help. It's like you've been doing that already. You know how many things you've been spelling wrong already? I think you should keep them open. SES problem? That's not... No, it's not. SES knowledge? Well, yeah, I'm knowledgeable of the game. That's about it. You can ask me questions about the game, anything about life, and I may not be able to help you there. Feel roasted. Good. Fix it. Can anyone here, by the way, not touch type? Touch type is the ability to not be looking at the keyboard when you're typing. So you're just looking and typing at the same time. I don't really know how someone can just learn it. I just remember just picking it up as you go. Frozen? It stays there unless... Is that old chat? That is old chat. So what I need to do... Okay. Listen, okay. The thing at the top is struggling today. So what I had it set to at the moment is to not disappear. But that means that the moment I tabbed back in, the chat stops updating. So now I need to change it again. But I'm not changing it right now because I'm driving. I don't know what's going on with it. Leave it. It is broken. Most of the time on your keyboard, not your work keyboard. Yes, exactly. I can on my keyboard, but if someone has a flat keyboard, or you know the keyboard that goes with the Mac, very, very thin keys, I have to look down at that. I only do my keys. Look to place your fingers. In my case, I think if I'm pressing a key, I don't usually press much. Or if I'm doing like shift and then a certain combination, then I think I have to look at that. Can in English but not Estonian? Interesting. Why not? Do you speak more English? That would make more sense. A lot of people do speak English more than their own native language. Get fuel? Yeah, that's alright. Oh, is there one coming up? Oh, the one... Oh, you at the back right there, I see. Yeah, we'll be fine. English friend small? That's fair. You're writing a book and not look at it. Thinking you're looking at a board or a teacher. Really? I always looked at what I was writing, and if I'm not writing on lines, my writing would not be straight. Numerous times where I just go down the page when I'm writing a lot. I never write in a straight line. English every day? Fair enough. Yes, if you type your eyes closed, it'll be even worse, so don't do that. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Type fast. But you don't always misspell things, though, do you? You're not always like that. Sometimes you type fine. Pretty fun place? What, in the Consnor? It seems cool. Well, I don't have the industry yet, so... We could conclude there. But yeah, don't worry about the chat thing. I'll change the mode of it and then refresh it again. It's like whenever I tab back in, it stops functioning. Because then those chat messages just disappeared. It disappears every 15 seconds, and then no new chats came in. Very interesting. So that's another thing to go and report. There is also the multi-chat that comes with StreamerBot, but that does not have TikTok chat included. If you're lucky, it only does the main 3. And if you're really lucky, it only does the main 2. On top of that. Yeah, if you try to type faster than you normally do, I sometimes type a little bit too quick, but I also have that thing where if you start typing and you're one key off again, yeah, everything's just messed up. Sometimes I don't even notice that I'm one key off. I'm like, what on earth am I saying? Why is it wrong? So. Anyone know where you can find blood pudding and back bacon, preferably the same location? A restaurant? Or a big food shop? I don't know. Fix chat, that's not on his end. He can't do that. There's nothing even I can fix. It's the, you know, if that is what you want about. Yeah, what's a blood pudding? Is it made of blood or is it just called that? Like a blood orange, just because it has more red on the inside? Have you planned to do T2 or T3 in September? You could if you wanted to, because there's a discount. What some people do for that, if they have a lot of money, is they do the 6 months in advance of a lower price. So if you want to wait until then, you could. It is blood? Excuse me? What, blood of what? Animal, hopefully. Not human. You want to save it. Well, that's very kind of you. You can if you want to. We're nearly there. Pig blood. Why? Send you on a coma? I'm sure it will. There's a lot of delicacies around the world I have not tried yet. Maybe one day. But it also means I am unaware of things I might be allergic to. As far as I'm concerned at the moment, I don't think I'm allergic to any food. Or have an intolerance. Traditional food. Interesting. Of course, the other side of this road is a separate section, so I have to discover all of that in the other direction. Go to North Rail, enjoy, big fan, you can come to the service if it's nearby afterwards. Send a video. Oh yeah? Some meals though from all these different countries, they are very interesting to think about. You're used to like a particular type of food and you see people making foods with ingredients you've never heard of, methods you've never heard of, you know. Oh man. Especially when you go to, you know, further east. There's often quite a bit of variety over there. Look at these, whatever these things are meant to be, eh? They look like something a bit sus, but I wouldn't recommend picking one up. Dry. Mint, thyme, marjoram, spices, popular fat oats, barley. Yeah, mint though. Interesting. So blood and mint. Whole blood, yeah. But I mean, I'd rather it be, you know, an animal than, for some weird reason, have a human blood in there. Probably get a lot of diseases from that. Why, though? Why? How long did that take us to find out that, 1, a pig is edible, 2, it tastes good, and 3, that you can eat every part of it? What the hell? We also have it. Well, it's not going to be something that I would go into a restaurant and ask for, is it? Why would I want to ask for that? Yeah, sorry, sir. We can't give you the cranberry sauce today. We're going to give you blood instead. Black pudding. Yeah, I'm aware of that, yes. I've never had it. I don't think it'd be something I would choose to have. Maybe for that reason. Maybe blood. It is topped. It's probably drizzled on top. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Something ain't right. Wait a minute. Something that's just clocked in my head is, because I fixed the weird stuttering of the program, the reason it was lagging during Driving Academy last week is I think the same program was open. I had both instances of the program open. So that is interesting. Haggis. Yes. It's very strange. They deep fry a lot of things up there as well. Some sound weird. Careful with the overtaking, watch out, just in case the lanes merge. That's Glasgow. Glasgow. So not everywhere in Scotland they deep fry stuff. You know, the infamous deep fried Mars bar. Why would you do that? Does that even taste good? I can imagine it. But why? I'm going too fast. Glasgow, yes. Glasgow. Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Deep fried chocolate, yeah. Apparently deep fried chocolate bar. Deep fried ice cream. That just sounds like it makes no sense, because you think, oh, wouldn't the ice cream just dissolve and melt? And then that meme of the raccoon dunking his cotton candy into whatever the water is, and it dissolves, and he's like, where is it? That's what I imagine. Heart cancer. Yeah, probably. Same with a lot of butter. A lot of fat. Butter is just fat. I did see the fire, yes. Someone mentioned it yesterday as well, but I was seeing stories about it. It's a shame. Has it been under control now? Because it's been maybe 2 or so days since then. Is everyone okay? Hopefully the rural businesses will be accounted for. There is a subway, I think, on that side, and there's also a Paddy Power. Let those burn out. Even though, you know, the people in there hopefully are okay, but those can be replaced. Blood sausage. I've heard of that, yeah. Sounds like something Peter Griffin would eat. Probably. A deep fried Mars bar. It's just an interesting experience. I think you just have to try it and then find out what all the hype is about. Then maybe you like it, maybe you won't. Yeah. Hello, Blander, big fan. Forest. This is nice. This is really nice. Folk, I guess, is already there. We're going to be greeted with a nice view, apparently, when we get there. I'll have to say about that. This is where we might conclude. This is the best. You just said, didn't you just say it's nice? No trains? Oh, we're in the wind farm place. Where do they want the trailer, though? I just stalled. Good thing I let go of the wheel. It's around the corner. Oh, it's over there. Trying to start in 5th gear. What was that? When I stalled, the wheel went back to the middle. Because I was in 5th gear and I stopped. So it automatically spins back to the center. But I let go of it. Because otherwise it would... if I had 4-speed back on quite a bit, my wrist would be ripped off. Put it here. Yeah, we could. We could loop around the outside of that. It's next to this. Is it in there? Why are you parking in the bay? I can't see. It is in there. Do you mind? I know it's on screen, it's frozen. I'm going to tab out and I'm going to change that in a minute because I don't know why it's broken all of a sudden. The entire thing is just balked. Today. You'll have a few messages coming in and then it might stop. What GM is part of Peen? I do not know. I do not know what VTCs a lot of them are in. Have a look on their profiles and you might be able to find out. Then we straighten up a bit more. Landon, you okay? You alright? Is everything alright? Webcam. This is our stick the camera out the window view, as we discussed. This is very high up in the sky, though. The longer the trailer, by the way, the further away the camera would be. I mean, that makes sense. Convoy. Oh, we're not in a convoy at the moment, no. This is just me doing driving with people in the chat, so no. Leveled up. No, we're not doing a convoy. Where's this? This is outside of, hold on a minute. Östersund. South of the city there. Does this have a service? Yes, but it's all the way over there. That sucks. Sarah, welcome in. We are on TMP, yes. Is this going to work with us parking in a circle like that? Is that a good idea? Follow the curve of this this industry? Maybe not ensuring you are in a straight line. I guess that could work. Happy greatly? No, you're not. No, you are not. No, you are not. We are on TMP, yes. Hey, look at that. Pretty nice. Let me just load everything back up. You could read it. Just about. By the way, there's a fantastic phenomenon that your eyes do, where if you misspell a word entirely, but the first and last letters are correct, you will still be able to read what the word is. It's a very interesting thing you can do there. I wonder if we could do a thing, maybe you wouldn't be able to do it, where if everyone literally backs up towards the wall, so it's a bit more of a curve shape, but... Biggest VTC, I believe, is one of the Chinese ones. They have thousands of members. Prime has over 1,000 members as well. When you mentioned deep frying stuff, yes. Blandon, what are you saying, Blandon? You okay? You alright? Kyrian, is that who they are? Ah. How much steering animation range? I have 1800 degrees on my wheel. Deep fried Optimus Prime figure? Probably. I think people have tried to just deep fry anything just to see what it looks like. Is he then crunchy after that? 6, 4, 3, 1, 7, 10. Well, they carry trains because they want the challenge of going up that one hill, and they like the challenge to try and sort of rescue each other as if they're sort of stranded. That kind of scenario. You could ride with us. That's fine. You can join us anytime. Look at that. Look at the line. Why is there... There's a shovelly thingy right in front of us. Is that all of us? Is that everyone? Should be. This one, you can join us if you are with us. 3 trailers. On what? Pro mods? Yeah, not in the quarry though. Anywhere except the quarry road. You'll be auto-kicked in the quarry road. If you were taken there. Hello Milo, welcome in. Now, what POV is it going to give me? I don't know if this is the most we've had for a picture. That's a lot of people in a picture though. Ah, I ruined it. I wanted that button. Well, you do have some nice trees and things behind you. Some of you may be a little bit... If I do that, you can see a bit of Falcon and a bit of... If that's Uriel, I don't know. Can't tell. This guy's doing nothing. He's not getting any work done. That is another petition for SCS. These features that are not, like, necessary for the game, like, the game is totally fine without them, but can we have a bit more zoom range, please? Can we just zoom out a bit more? There's a mod that does that in single player, where if you wanted to, you can go on top of, like, an actual wind farm and zoom all the way in. You can go to another city and zoom all the way into where you are. If you wanted to. That's okay. That one makes it a little bit brighter. Can I look down the line from your side? Not really. Because some of you get covered up there. That can work. Yeah, you can't really go back. No. Don't try and push yourself back up the hill. Nice, nice. Take a photo from your own POV. There we go. Look at that. Very good. If you just go banned, how long should it take for the mod to upload proof? Could be done later today, could be done maybe tomorrow. Because they have numerous other people, as I assume, as well, to sort videos out for. For me, it's about that time. Someone's rig on TMP built to look like a military army truck. I've seen some, yes, where they're quite low down to the ground as well, and it has an 8x4. I like the creativity of those. Orange and black. Ooh. Oh, I see what you've done. Not bad, even with the lights. Very consistent theme, very good, very good. I see. He's modding the server. Ah, I'm not using story mode, no. Persian, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. So again, I was responding to your message, saying that's pretty cool that they are using that combination, because it's usually an 8x4 axle, and it's the low roof version that they do. You get a lot of channel points when you raid, yes. Any reshaded to enhance graphics? Snowy Moon has one. It is free on Sundays if you want to download that program. That's a pretty decent one that people like. There's also Reshade, which works for any game. There's various presets for Reshade as well, which can sort of sharpen the game, change a bit of the lighting. Both of those things are sort of post-process, from what it looks like. Well, actually, Snowy Moon's one, it's kind of post-process, but it seems to modify a lot of things directly. Like, the lighting really changes. It looks really good. Send you a picture. You can if you want. We have a channel for ETS pictures. We can put those in the pictures. With a bit of motion blur, yes. A little bit of motion blur when you're driving. Big fan. Take for joining. Big fan. Sparks. Oh, is Sparks actually on at a time that I am? Wow, incredible. We could. Because sometimes, the amount of times in... because I can see when people go live on Chatterino and have them added to Chatterino, he goes live within 10 minutes of me ending. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Chili, welcome in. How you doing? Chili, I like the name. What I'll do is save the game. That was our last show for the day, though. Quite productive, quite a good session. Pretty good. Is admin? Oh, you. Tomorrow is adminning stuff. If I remember, maybe it's on Pro Mods. Maybe it won't be, who knows. That zone was good. I'm glad. And then, how can you join? This is Truckers MP. We're playing on Truckers MP. It's a third-party client you download from the game. Where is that on the map? That was in Nordic Horizons DLC. What city are we in? What's Thursday? Yeah, I'm thinking of admin on the Pro Mods as well. I'm thinking of admin stuff, because tomorrow is admin day. Ta-da! Very good, huh? Broke it. I take that off so I can move a bit closer to my desk now. Broken! No, I'm not using anything. No, B43 I'm not. I had the spring mod that is supported on TMP, but I removed that during the stream because I thought that's what was causing me to stutter. It isn't, so I'll add that back. But that was the only modification, whatever. Why break a new wheel? Sorry, I had to break it. No, that's the Moser wheel, the Moser truck wheel. It has a mechanism where you can detach it from the base of it. So if I wanted a different wheel, I could clip that on. Really useful feature of Moser. Apparently the Hori one doesn't do that, but I wouldn't think you'd be using the base and everything of the Hori for like racing games. The tilt of the wheel I have, you would not be using that for racing games. Absolutely not. You'd have to have it a bit more upright for that. We could raise Sparks. We haven't raided Sparks in a while because he isn't usually on at the time I am. He goes live afterwards. Should we do that? He's playing Farm Sim. I will tuck it in, yes. A low Scania. What is the lowest the Scania goes to then? Where was it? Let me just quickly have a look. Östersund. So O with an umlaut. Störsund. It is in Sweden, about not really midway up. Yeah, about midway up in Sweden. If you find Trondheim in Norway, across from that. Östersund. It is in the most southern industry that counts as that city. Does that make sense? But yeah, thank you for joining, big fan. We can go and pass over him. He's a friend of the channel. He does play sim games. His main game is Farm Sim. He plays Farm Sim a lot. If you have any Farm Sim questions, you go to him. If you have any ETS questions, you go to me. That kind of thing. Why not? Why not, hey? Why not? And because we have a lot of people left over from the SES raid. If you're still lurking over from the raid, I appreciate that you've done that. Big fan. You live there. Go check it out. It's a lovely city in game. I'm sure it's lovely in the real world as well. Stutters when creating save. It can do that. Including autosaves? I don't really know how to minimize that stutter though. I am editing already, yes. See, it doesn't work on this scene either. Chat, hey? But I know what problems to report. I'll be like, right, listen, I have some problems. Today, this happened. Right. There we go, those two messages. This will only be from the Twitch platform. One of them is for followers, one of them is for subs. Copy whichever one you wish. 5 seconds to see him. Jims, I appreciate you joining in. Big fan as always, no worries. Hope you enjoyed the drives. That was quite fun. That was quite fun. Recognize every street. They did a pretty good job from what is there. The larger the city, the more significance they'll put into making it look good. Obviously, if it's on the map, you want it to be portrayed quite well. I'm sure they might have a few little rural bits in between the cities. They do that in ATS a lot, but they don't label them. So you'd be driving through an entire village, or little, whatever they might call them. Not quite a town, but it wouldn't be labeled. It would just be there. And you'd roughly know where it is because it's between two other cities. So, Christoph, welcome to me. Just about to end. Not a problem, no. Thank you for joining. Discord pictures, yes. If you have not joined the Discord, you should join the Discord as well. You should do that. Oh, I see it. That looks good. With the black wheels as well. I like that. I like that. Not bad. But yeah. Handflower, go enjoy yourself over there. Big fan. He has... When did he start streaming? He's been live for about an hour. He's doing all kind of other things on Farm Sim. Alright? Big fan. See you in a moment.